In this video, I want to discuss what we do when we lose motivation. So it's going to be a big one. We all go through these phases. So I want to try and get out of this phase and help you best as possible when we lose motivation. So let's be real, motivation fades, as you probably know, at any point, whether it's during a program, wanting to get in shape, you'll be motivated briefly. But after that, you're kind of like, I don't want to do it anymore. So every single guy who's got in great shape has faced days where they didn't feel like training, didn't feel like prepping meals, didn't feel like following through. The difference between the ones who succeed and the ones who quit, they stop relying on motivation and they start building discipline. And discipline comes from wanting it more than stopping, if that makes sense. You want it enough, and discipline also comes from having structure. So when you've got a structure in place that works for you, the discipline's a lot easier to follow than if you didn't have that structure. So this video is what to do when you don't feel like it and how to keep showing up even when motivation disappears. When you let motivation drive the bus, here's the usual pattern. You'll stay strong, you're hyped, then life gets stressful, work piles up, sleep drops. You miss a few sessions, order takeout, you fell off track and you quit. Why? Because you're relying on feeling like it, and that's the losing game. It's an emotional state that you need to get out of, the feeling more, and just think about it. It's like driving a car or brushing your teeth. You don't really think about it, you just do it. And that's the same with kind of going to the gym and just trying to be consistent. You don't really think about it too much, you just kind of do it when the system's in place. So what to do instead? Shift your thinking. So motivation is a spark, not fuel source. You don't need to be fired up all the time. You need a system that works when you're not. And the system is made up of clear structure, defined identity, minimum standards, and let's break that down. So how discipline looks in real life. So client A, for example, had zero motivation after work. So we set a bare minimum rule, even on bad days, 20-minute walk and a protein shake. He didn't fall off because the floor was low but consistent. So we just set the boundaries a little bit lower so that he could still hit them. Client B, busy founder, newborn at home. He stopped waiting to feel like it. He blocked workouts into his calendar like meetings, 3 a week, no negotiations, 12 weeks later, 6 kg down, energy way up. And we also added in there, he had a meal prep company as well to help him with food, but we made it non-negotiable. So every single week he had the 3 minimum workouts, and he made sure he's hitting his meals by blocking it in his meetings as well on his calendar. So mindset shifts that lock this in. So discipline over motivation. You'll never feel like it every day. The man who wants to become acts anyway. I don't feel like going to the gym most of the time, I'll be honest. A lot of the time I don't always want to do it, but I do it because it's discipline for me and it's just what I do. And I'm used to it now. And then it comes, some days I have a great workouts when I didn't want to go. Sometimes I don't have the best, but it's just about being consistent. Action first, motivation follows. The workout creates motivation, not the other way around. Keep promises to yourself. So every time you show up when it's hard, you cast a vote to the man you're becoming. And it helps you in other areas of your life as well because you're showing a bit where you don't feel comfortable on what you can do. And the fact you can do this means you can do anything else. So action steps, set bare minimum task basically. So 10K steps, 1 high protein meal, 3 workouts a week. Keep it small to start and then start scaling after time. But you want to basically make it so it's a consistent thing for you. Rewatch this when you feel like quitting. You don't need hype. You don't need someone else, and you've got this all the time because ultimately, again, that's motivation briefly. You need habits that are being built and installed into your life. And then start asking yourself, what would the man do? I want to become do. What would the man I want to become do right now? Got there in the end. And then do that. So the person you want to become, or the person you've seen, you want to be like them. What would they do in that moment? And that's going to help you a lot. You're not here to just get fit for your holiday as well. You're here to become someone who stays in shape year round. So this doesn't happen with motivation, it happens with structure, and happens by doing the reps in the dark when no one's clapping and you do it anyway. No one sees the wins, no one sees the losses, so you just keep going. That's who you are now, so let's keep going. So if you do ever feel like this, just rewatch this video. Know that 99.9% of people who are in shape are not motivated more than enough. And you realize everyone's very similar to you. The difference is they just have a structure and system in place that works for them, and they understand that feelings and the emotion of it sometimes just gets outcast completely, and you just have to go for it. So yeah, just know that not everyone's perfect, and also know that, remember, we're not doing this just for a holiday. So you may want to get in shape holiday, great, but the goal for you is to stay in shape year round. That's what you want to be aiming for.